Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. First one is from Tegarai, where it seems that TPLF Debrecen is making some key decisions. Coming days are crucial. TPLF seems to be warning not just Getachew government, but federal government as well. Secondly, a protest in the Amhara region against war, against conflict. Interesting development because generally people are not allowed to protest in Ethiopia, especially in Amhara. It's difficult to protest. If you protest in support of government, Fano fighters will attack you. If you protest in support of Fano, government won't allow that. So what happened? Where was this protest rally taken out? Thirdly, viewers, are federal forces withdrawing from Ras Kamboni Jubaland after a crushing defeat at the hands of Jubaland regional forces? Let's start from Tegarai, viewers. TPLF Debrecen Group has held a key meeting. Central Committee of the party held a meeting, and 48 hours ago, the party issued a statement. It accused Gita Choreda group of committing treason against the people of Tigray. It accused Getachew group of working against the interests of Tigray. It asked people to rise to fight against Getachew Sadkan group. Now, statement is public. I think people know what TPLF said in the statement. It leveled accusations against Getachew group. But what happened behind the closed doors? What did TPLF decide? What is it planning to do in coming days? These are the questions. Well, what we have learned is that TPLF Debrecen is running out of patience. Frustration is now prevailing in the ranks of the Debrecen Group. And the Debrecen Group, through this statement, I think, warned both Tigray interim government and the federal government of PM Abiy. Debrecen and Getachew Group held meeting with PM Abiy in Addis Ababa more than a week ago, but TPLF's request for replacement of Getachew was not accepted by PM Abiy. And now TPLF is warning Tigray interim government and the federal government of Ethiopia. Reportedly, Central Committee of the party has made some key decisions. The decisions include the ways to remove Getachew Reda from power. The party reached an understanding, a consensus rather, that it should intensify efforts to remove Getachew Reda. Otherwise, how long will Getachew remain in power is not clear. Federal government will try to prolong Getachew's stay in power, and that could be that could lead to serious damage to the Tigray People's Front as a political party. Now, reportedly, TPLF is going to paralyze interim government more. Interim government has already been paralyzed, but in coming days, you'll see more pressure from Western group people on Getachew group. Firstly, secondly, federal government officials are being contacted. They're being told that the Debrecen is running out of patience, and federal government will be responsible for the consequences which might arise out of the ongoing political stalemate in Tigray. Thirdly, military is being contacted. Military commanders are being contacted. Varede is being contacted that this is the time to take action against Getachew. If action is delayed, TPLF could be forced to take some extreme measures. The wording of the statement issued by TPLF is very strong. This is the strongest, the fiercest, the most critical statement by TPLF Debrecen against Getachew group. Definitely, Debrecen is set to make some key decisions and implement decisions in coming days. Secondly, a protest was held in the Amhara region today. Fano fighters tried to prevent the people from conducting the protest, but government-backed protest was held in North Wallo zone of the Amhara region, Lalibela city, historic city with rock-hewn historic churches. People took to the streets in Lalibela. They called for peace. They said conflict should end. It must end. Peace should prevail. They did not chant slogans against Fano, but they only called for peace. But Fano fighters, Fano groups today issued statements warning people, saying that the people are being used, they're being hijacked by Prosperity Party members to come to such protests. That is why action will be taken against those who are holding such protests. It is difficult, therefore, to protest in any part of Ethiopia. Only those protests allowed by the government can happen. It means that today's protest in Lalibela was backed by the government. People are definitely sick of the conflict in Amhara because their lives have been affected. Their daily life has been disrupted. Their education institutions are facing shortage of students. Businesses are facing a crisis as well. Overall region is destabilized, but people are not in a position to protest. If they protest in support of Fano, government forces won't allow them to protest. If they protest in support of government, Fano fighters will attack them. And today, Fano groups issued very threatening statements against the people, against the organizers of the rally, which was held in Lalibela. Lastly, viewers, the federal government of Somali has ordered the withdrawal of its troops from Ras Kamboni. The federal government just embarrassed itself. I mean, it was making tall claims about the capabilities of its forces, but within a few hours, Jubaland inflicted crushing losses on federal forces. Hundreds of federal force members have been taken prisoner by Jubaland forces. Injured, 2 people died on both sides in yesterday's fighting. Injured were transported to Kismayo, and from there they were taken to Mogadishu, reportedly. The federal government has ordered the withdrawal of its forces from Ras Kamboni. Jubaland, it means, has taken full control of Ras Kamboni town, Ras Kamboni airport. Those who are questioning my reports, now everything is clear. I tried to share facts with you. Still, some people criticize me. Federal government of Somali has ordered an inquiry into what happened in Ras Kamboni. Well, you cannot fight without having a supply line. I mean, even a layman knows that. A buy supply for a prolonged war or even a battle is never what the commanders rely on. General Iraqi has been captured too, who was leading federal forces, captured by Jubaland regional government. Federal government could only have survived, could only have managed to continue the fight had it received support from Kenya, or had it managed to build strong supply. It's not possible. Well, government cannot supply reinforcements. It can send reinforcement from Mogadishu to Ras Kamboni by road or by sea or through Kenya as well. So well, government basically committed suicide, you can say. The soldiers suffered. Hundreds now under custody in the hands of Jubaland forces. They'll be released, I think, but basically it showed how capable the federal commanders are. They should have known how to plan an operation. They should have known how to plan an operation which could last for weeks. But within a few hours, they were just crushed. Inquiry will hold some people accountable. They could be just transferred or removed. But dozens of people, around 40, I think, died. They were killed on both sides in yesterday's fighting. Well, forces are now withdrawing, but most have been taken prisoner by Jubaland. Jubaland government released them. Now some fled into Kenya as well. Federal forces of Somalia fled into Kenya too when Jubaland forces attacked them in Ras Kamboni. Thank you for watching.